Hi, it's Stress. First of all, I should thank you all about the great reception for the first episode. I'm glad you loved it, despite the poor mic quality and stuff. Hopefully this is actually kinda better. In the first episode, we took a look at 2018. But what if we went back to a time where we're still in the belly? That's right, we're looking at the start of the third millennium, dog. This week I'm looking at is of late July, because I found it to be the most interesting of the July weeks of 2000. We'll see why soon. Anyway, let's go for Billboard Warehouse 2000. The terrible tier.
When I get you all alone, I'm gonna move in nice clothes. Ain't nobody.
Welp, this sounds really fucking funny, to be honest. I know that boy bands that aren't remembered for a reason, but Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? Oh, and the singing is not good either.
When we say goodbye, how can I help looking in your eyes?
God, the 2000s were mistakes sometimes. The bad tier.
One look in your eyes, I knew we two would always be together.
You know, for a boy band named New Flavor, I was expecting a song with more of its own flavor. This has to be the most bland, generic, and flavorless lovey girl boy band song. Get this trash out of my face. At least the salty decision guys were funny bad. This is just bad. Ah, finally, the big fish, the elephant in the room, the one that started to talk about all untorrenting of songs. For those who don't know, this Metallica song from the second Mission Impossible movie was massively pirated in a peer-to-peer torrenting app Napster, causing the ARAA to go apeshit on that app. As well as people seeing Metallica as whiny assholes because of how defensive of copyright in the old system they were. Well, now that Napster is gone for decades, that nobody cares if you download a song, Spotify made this debate completely obsolete. We can talk about this song as a song. It sounds like ass.
Here I go now, here I go into new days. Hey, hey, hey.
It's not Metallica's worst, trust me, they outdid themselves the year after in terms of that, but it's just so basic. Ever since the Black Album released, Metallica has been chasing this more radio-friendly sound they found on that album, and this was the last time they did before going heavier, and sucking even more in the process, and more, and then they sounded decent again for some reason. This is a weird band.
It took me by complete surprise when my heart got.
So, this is the only song on this list that wasn't available on Spotify for me. And yeah, it's a boring piece of crap. Ballads, especially country ballads, were super popular back in the day. And spoiler, we are looking at a ton this week. Of all of the ones I've heard for this video, this is the worst one. Oh man, this girl isn't the dream but I imagine in my head in order to jack up, but she's still very sexy. Fuck you, Andy Gribbs, who the fuck are you anyway?
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
God, 2000s were mistakes sometimes. If you are under 13, first off get out of my channel, I say fuck a lot, and second, this is Who Let the Dogs Out by Baham. Novelty hit, spread around every fucking kids movie trailer of that era. While part of me can't really hate this song, it's also very annoying and not really in a fun way like Crazy Frog or Blue Dabba Dee were. I will say though, the Our Last Night metal cover is actually pretty good.
Let the dogs out! Let the dogs out!
Check it out if you can. The guys who made that metal cover of Astronaut in the Ocean are scarily good at covering this song. The meh tier. Wait a minute, this started? A Kids Bop version of Dancing Queen? Okay, so 18s was a kids cover band of ABBA's song because Sweden. They weren't really a thing in the US, mainly in Europe, because again we were in 2000. I'm pretty sure the US still hated disco by that point. So, why is this butchering of this classic not in the terrible tier like the Bad Wolves version of Zombie, you may ask? Well, I wouldn't lie if I said it kept a lot of the elements that made Dancing Queen a classic to begin with. It's fine, but also kinda bad. So it's meh.
Has a little game that he plays, clever little ways and a hot boy style.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of early 2000s R&B. There's just so much of it, and a lot of it sounds a bit too much of the same for me. Mia does have a good voice though, and saves this song from being tail end between bad and meh. I mean, it's not Jadakiss who will save it.
Got so many bags of money that they won't fit in the bank. And I'ma do this just like Tony did it to Frank. But I'ma make
The fuck are you talking about, dude?
I've been rolling choppers, something done by one of my usual friends. Soon as they seen the bands, hating season was in.
Okay, this is actually a good song, but there's one reason this is in the meh tier. I can't take this song seriously because of these fucking horns. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm heard this instrumental in a 3.5 stars rated Newgrounds Flash game. The OK tier.
And me, we have an opportunity, and we can make it something.
You know, the fact this is the one house song I have to talk about, it's kind of disappointing. There's a ton of great early 2000 house tracks, but no, I have to talk about a plant track I'm pretty sure not even the mode reviews heard about. It got a good beat, I guess, which is why it's not on the meh tier. Moving on.
Count on the sun to rise and the stars to.
I'm gonna always be loved by who exactly? Because both of you look like conservative dads, so I'm gonna pass on that.
Think I'm a star, now she follow me. Had to change all my clothes.
Man, this sure is an R&B song. Oh wait, Missy Elliott is on there? That rocks! I mean, nothing else does in this song. Let's move on.
Girl, I know you've been fighting with him. When you
Okay, this country song isn't a ballad, and it's quite nice too. To be honest, the worst part about this one is Daryl Worley himself. As a person, to be honest.
have you forgotten how it felt that day?
Yeah, this was shoehorned in his 9/11 tribute album from 2003, Have You Forgotten? You know, the type of country bullshit that aged like shit because it manipulated people's feelings for profit. But yeah, it's a decent country song. Too bad this guy supports the Iroquois.
Mirror, mirror, hanging on the wall. You don't have to.
So here's a failed follow-up for a one-hit wonder of a Norwegian pop duo. Man, between this and 18s, I got a lot of Northern Europe kids on this list. But that's nice. That's all. I can't really say anything, it's just nice. It's better than 18s, that's for sure. The good tier.
Don't want your dough, I don't want your gold. Don't want your jewels, no, not at all. With the mother grown.
Okay, just like Shut Up, this also has a MIDI sounding instrumental, but it's like 100 times better, so who cares? Both rappers make a good but not really good performance. It's kind of song that would be a nice deep cut, but it's a single so it's not very special anyway. Also, man, Jadakiss was everywhere, wasn't he? At least he seems to be on topic this time.
Looking good, Carlene.
So here we got a 1999 debut single of country artist Phil Vazar, who was mainly known beforehand as a songwriter, and who's now mainly known for absolutely nothing. His relevance completely vanished. And it's kinda sad because it is a really good country song. I might just listen to this dude's albums. Unless there was a reason Nashville abandoned him. Or not, Nashville is kinda stupid sometimes. But it's good, check it out.
Dog, I meet women, discreet women, street women, slash, Cocoa Puff, sweet women, make you wanna.
Another theme of this video is that I have to talk about a lot of now passed away artists. I'm still in the beginning of discovering DMX's discography, but I can already tell it's in the middle hand of his catalog in terms of quality, which is still good because DMX was a great MC. Also, for some goddamn reason, the only version of the song on Spotify is on Sisqo's greatest hits album, despite him being the featured artist. But yeah, it's pretty good for a song with a funk song guy on it. The Great Tier.
I need to do is turn this car around.
Wow, Kenny Chesney sounds so young here. I mainly know him from his recent stuff though, so that's why I'm kinda surprised here. And yeah, I can lie, this is a great country ballad. Kenny Chesney mainly pushes the party songs as his big singles, but his ballads are always really good, and this is a good example. Too bad it's one of these blandly great songs though, cause that means I'll have to go to the next one now.
Catch me in the cherry red 150. Got the grizzly locked in the stizzy. Pop the glizzy doing 60 down a one.
It always feels hard. Talk about an artist that passed away long ago, but yet you're not that familiar with their catalog. Cause sometimes you might say the wrong words, or maybe hurt someone. This is not the case, however, because Big Pun fucking rocks, and so does this song. This is one of 3 songs Big Pun got charted in the Hot 100. It's the only one of them that charted after his tragic death in early 2000. Yeah, back then artists would actually not increase in popularity after they passed. Also, Big Pun only had one posthumous album which came out 2 months after his death and was announced way before he died, so yeah, the 2000 was a little better sometimes. I don't really know what to say to convince you that this is a great song. It's fucking Big Pun. He's a rap legend for a reason. By all means, listen to it if you haven't.
Someday out of the blue,
I have not seen The Road to El Dorado yet. Don't get me wrong, I really want to watch it. It looks like a great pre-Shrek DreamWorks movie, but I just never got the time to check it out. Well, I got this song from the OST by Elton John, which is basically this movie's version of Can You Feel the Love Tonight. So, what does the song gives me to talk about? And may I say this is just as good as the other song? Yeah, it's just that good. God, this makes me want to watch the movie now. How did this spawn at the box office? Please someone tell me. Please.
Buy me a rose. Call me from work. Open a door.
And we got another great artist that passed away, just like DMX very recently, with Kenny Rogers. This is Kenny Rogers' last country song #1, which he got at age 61. The song is about appreciating the little things over materialistic things. Kenny Rogers, as well as uncredited, sometimes credited guest vocalist Alison Krauss, absolutely sells it. I've talked about a lot of country ballads on this episode, but this one reigns supreme in this ranking. It's the best song on this list. Rest in peace, Kenny Rogers. You had a fantastic career. Anyways, I hope you liked this video as much as the first one. This week was a lot more interesting than the 2018 video. Also, there won't be any Billboard Warehouse in July. This is technically a monthly series, and I made this video in advance because I wouldn't have the time to do it in July. So, have a wonderful day. Be sure to check the channel for more videos, and I'll see you in August for another episode of Billboard Warehouse.
Hey, Mr. Record Man, the joke's on you. Download this song. Running your label like it was 1992. Download this song.